Leah H. Huganen? 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 Okay. Huganen. Leah Huganen. I'm so sorry. Jessica Henderson, Evan Meeker, Bill Tuckness, Clara Mitchell, and then Shira Ellisman is number 11. So we have 11 players today in the open contest. We're going to play one tune of, I guess, of the fiddler's choice. They won't let me have a choice. So we're going to play one tune of choice, and we're going to start off with Carl Hopkins, who hopefully has gotten his fiddle out by now. He was walking around with his hands in his pocket. I guess his hands are still cold. So as soon as we get Carl Hopkins up there, we'll get the contest underway. Carl Hopkins, Dennis Ludiker, Heidi Lebensart, Julie Amundsen, Jason Andrew, Leah Huganen, Jessica Henderson, Evan Meeker, Bill Tuckness, Clara Mitchell, and Shira Ellisman. While I've still got the microphone in hand, there is a camp in Port Townsend, Washington that I went to last year that was one of the most amazing things I've been to. It's all styles and kinds of music and different instruments. It's called Tunes Fiddle Camp. Please look it up online and check it out. If you have any interest in learning to play any kind of music and or sing, it's all happening out there. It's one of the best vibes I've ever been around. I spent a whole week wandering from place to place, and there would be a jam session group here, and a kid playing under the tree there, and another kid playing under a tree there by himself practicing, and another group over here. And it might be Cajun music here, and old-time music here, and bluegrass over there, and no telling what going on out there. There's some Swedish music going on out there. It's one of the most amazing weeks I spent. If you've got a chance to do it, please look online for Fiddle Tunes Camp. I'm not sure what the website is, but it's probably something close to fiddletunes.org or fiddletunes.com. You probably just go on Google and type in Fiddle Tunes, and after you go through about 480 Fiddle Tunes, it'll be the camp. I don't know. I've never searched it up that way. Anyway, does anybody see Carl Hopkins? Is he around? Is he close by? Where is he? Is he? All right, here he comes. You can tell how good Carl is doing. Watch when he walks on stage. If one arm's hanging down lower than the other, he's doing too good. You gonna play the fiddle and that case at the same time, Carl? Carl, are you going to play fiddle and your case?
I just got tuned up, man.
Well, you've only had all weekend.
But you remember you was playing it last night.
Oh, I didn't play your fiddle last night. I played mine. I didn't touch it. Carl, you get to play one tune of my choice. So I get to pick your tune.
What are we playing on this?
You're playing on that one right there.
Does that work?
It works good. It actually works really nice.
Oh, I can pick my teeth while I play.
All right, Carl, one tune of choice there, buddy. Whatever you want to play.
What are we doing? Just one tune?
One tune.
Wow, one tune.
One tune.
Let's do one called Brilliancy.
Brilliancy. napkins right there, buddy. Don't forget your case. Oh, wow. We've been playing in contests together since we were both 9, 10, 12 years old. I started playing when I was 9 years old, which have made him about 12 or 13, and we've been playing in these things for a long time together, man, long time. All right, next up, we have Dennis Ludiker. Dennis to the stage, buddy. Carl, you're going to have to let Dennis up on the stage, bud. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Thanks for the words in the meeting, man. That was nice. I like that.
I'm excited. That's cool.
I heard that.
All right, Dennis, you get to play one tune of choicing.
Let's do Dusty Miller.
Dennis is going to play Dusty Miller. Y'all give him a hand. He's going to play hard for you. Hey, Dennis, turn around and show him the back of your jacket. Luck, don't sound like he needs much of it, does he? That's awesome, buddy.
Maybe I need that jacket.
Yeah, I need the jacket too, yeah. Probably need the matching pants and everything for me. So next up we have is Heidi Lebensart. Heidi, time to come to the stage. Heidi graced us with some music yesterday during the shows. We appreciate that. And she's the mother of two of the kids in the young division that we played today, little Miss Luna, if you remember her, and Mason, who plays so expertly well. You have to really start humping up to stay in front of that boy of yours. Really.
I know.
He's gonna sail past you before you even blink.
I can't wait.
Tune of choice.
Billy and the Logan.
Heidi. Yeah, good job. What bass really sounds good up here. I appreciate you having that up here to play with us, man.
Who's next?
So, next up we have is Julie Amundsen. I think she's up here still trying to tune a little bit, but she's going to come up here on stage and play us a tune. Julie, it's your turn, Julie. Here she comes.
Where's no break? Oh, there he is.
I'm here.
No breaks there. No break, Jake.
That's my boy.
Yeah. I
Julie.
decided he might be better than the tuba.
Where'd you graduate from? Julie, where'd you graduate from high school?
Where's what?
Where did you graduate from high school?
Central Valley High School in Spokane Valley, Washington. CV Bears, woo!
Am I going the wrong way?
1986. Yes, I'm old.
Where you wanted that? You want
I'm not Eddie.
Well, I was just going to ask if you wanted Eddie Davis,
Oh.
Eddie Davis setting.
As long as he doesn't hear this.
So you graduated from high school in Spokane, Washington, then you moved down to Austin and lived in Austin for several
We
years.
lived in Southern California for 10 years and then Idaho for 2.
And then to Austin.
Yeah, we've
And
been
now-
in Texas since 96.
And now she lives in Hallisville, which is where we have
Yes.
our state fiddlers frolics now. She
Because
moved down
Austin
there.
got too much.
She's got a big old house. If y'all want to come down to the fiddle contest, I'm sure she'll find you a place to stay. Just come up and
Well,
see
and my
Julie.
brother's moving there, so we'll have 2 houses.
Well, there you go. You have awesome amount of room. They'll throw pallets down in the living room, whatever
We
y'all
got a
need.
50 amp RV plug.
All right, Julie, you get a choice tune.
Julie has to decide.
Play that one you know.
Yeah, you've got one that you know, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be not one of the big 8 because
That's
you know
fine.
how. Austin Ellie's real
Austin Ellen.
with no tuba.
Austin Ellen's hornpipe. We don't get to hear that one very much. I learned it from Norman Solomon. I think Terry learned it from Norman Solomon and got everybody playing it. And it's nice to hear that song, Judy. Thank you very much. Okay, next up we have is Jason Andrew. And if you were paying attention, Jason was just now playing guitar for Heidi, so he's got to go down there and throw his guitar down and get his fiddle out. Just to show you how the comradeship up here is, Jason's playing in the fiddle contest against her, but a lot of the fiddle players can play guitar, and we will help each other out in the contest because it's just sportsmanlike, and we like playing with each other anyway. There's been many a contest where Jason and I would play, and we'd be one behind the other, and we just never even leave the stage. We just trade instruments, and the next one would play. Because in the end, we're all in it, right? And we're all fiddle players.
Or guitar players.
I didn't hear a word you said, Wes.
Is this mic on?
All right, Jason, tune of choice there, Daddy-O.
Let's do Sally Gooden.
Sally Gooden. job. I think some of these fiddle players came here to play. Okay, I want to announce it. If you want some, where are they at? Where? Okay, I think there's a table just outside. If you're in the mood to take some of this, where's it at? Just inside the hall. Okay, just inside the hall. If you want to carry some of this fiddle music you're hearing up here, there's CDs for sale out there from Larry Franklin, who played yesterday on the show, from Jason Andrew, who you just heard, and Dennis Ludiker, who you heard just before him. They're inside the hall there. Please go inside and take one of those home with you. I've got some of those myself, and they're very good. You'll enjoy them. I also want to say thank you to the Western Swing Music Society of the Southwest and the Austin Friends of Traditional Music for sponsoring the contest this year. Without them, we couldn't have things like this. Sponsorships like that help us and help these musicians be able to afford to continue their craft, and we appreciate those very much. That was the Western Swing Music Society of the Southwest and the Austin Friends of Traditional Music. We appreciate y'all so very much. If you're of a mind, we're looking for sponsors to help with this contest again next year. If you are of a mind, or if you know somebody that might be interested, or some organization that helps with these kids, that will help these kids, come see us at the table, or come see Katie at the table over there, the middle judge there with the pretty hair. Yeah, her, the cute one, not the ugly ones on the end, the cute one in the middle. Please come see them, or Heidi, who was just standing here in front of me, and we will put you in touch and show you how to help sponsor these contests to keep this kind of music alive. It's really important to me. It's something I grew up with in my family. I grew up in a family that played music, and we would play on the Sundays in my granddad's kitchen all night. We would deer hunt in the morning, and we would watch the Cowboys lose in the afternoon, and we'd play fiddle all night in the kitchen and get over the Cowboys. Anyway, please, if you're mind, we could use some sponsors, and again, we want to thank the Western Swing Music Society of the Southwest and the Austin Friends of Traditional Music. We appreciate them so very, very much. Okay. Next up is Leah Huganen. Please come up here and tell me I pronounced it close. Did I get close? Come on up here, Leah. Do you have any rhythm players?
Yes.
Who's going to play with you?
I have Jake Wilson and Jason Andrew. And
Okay. Oh, here they come. All right, cool.
Also, it's pronounced Huganen.
Okay. It's Huganen?
Huganen.
Huganen?
Yes.
More Hugh, not who. More Hugh. How's that right there? Is that good for you? Where are you from?
Post Falls,
Post Falls? Post Falls, Texas?
Idaho.
Idaho? Post
Over
Falls.
by
Okay.
Spokane.
We have another long traveler from Post Falls, Idaho, is where Leah is from. She's come all the way down here to help us play in the contest today. Jason, you got issues, buddy.
I broke it for him.
Are you just now figuring that out?
Did you break that string, Dennis?
Yeah, I did.
It sounded like one of them way. All right. We're going to do a little surgery on that guitar. So far, so good. All right.
The D drop.
There you go. The D drop.
The D drop.
Yeah, well, things happen.
You'll have that on the big job.
Yeah. All right. Leah, you get to play a tune of your choice.
Alright, I'll be playing Sailed Man.
Wow, she's picking a big one. Say, oh man. Leah Huganen. second. Leah. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't at all ready for that. So you're from Post Falls? Where is Post Falls in Idaho?
It's over near Spokane.
So who's helping you learn to play the fiddle? Or who has helped you learn to play the fiddle?
My mom and
Your
my
mom?
grandma. Yep, my grandma.
Good
Sheila,
job.
right?
You're doing a good. I wasn't. That's. And who's your grandma?
Sheila, right?
Oh, okay, that explains it. All right. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't at all. I know the guys in the contest weren't ready for that at all. They all went. So I want to personally invite you to come to Hallettsville next year and play in the out-of-state to go on to Texas Division, if you don't mind.
I will happily.
Will you come down? Will you come down and spend some time with us in April? Come early. We'll play at Tom's on Friday night, and we'll jam to some barbecue, and we'll make an epic weekend out of it.
Sure thing.
Y'all give Leah another hand. That's made me really proud. Thank you, Leah. Well, next up is Jessica Henderson. Come on up here. Jessica, come here and show me what you learned. Jessica's another transplanted Texan.
From Idaho, right?
From Idaho. Another one from Idaho, but she's been living in Austin for how many years now? 18 years, 20 years, yeah. You've
I think
been.
I'm almost Texan.
You're Austinited up, aren't you?
Yeah.
You've got that. You're starting to get a little bit of twang in your voice and all that kind of stuff, right? I barely have an accent at all. I've listened to myself. It's barely there. Sometimes I'll boomhauer something and I won't even know what I said, and I was the one that said it. All right, you get one tune of choice, young lady.
Okay. We're do Billy Low Ground.
You gonna do Billy Low Ground? All righty. Jessica Anderson.
Okay, ready?
Jessica, that's a good job, man. Thank you for that. We think, Afton, did Mom do pretty good? Mom did okay? All right. Got the son's approval, so we're in good shape. Next up we have is Evan Meeker, who's all the way from Tampa, Florida these days. He's transplanted so many times he don't know where he's from anymore. He lived in Texas for a while. He lived up in Spokane or somewhere up in there. Where'd you graduate from high school at? Where'd you graduate from? Colorado. So you're originally from Colorado, but didn't you live in Idaho for a little while? No, never there? Ah, okay. Okay. But you live in Tampa now, right? Evan Meeker. I would have swore all over the place for a while. I thought your name was Evan Williams.
A lot of people make that mistake.
All right, Evan, you get to play a chance. All the way from Tampa, you get to play a tune. What are you going to do?
A lot of times I'll drink Evan Williams and I'll just carry that bottle around so that I know it's mine.
So that you know it's there. You go.
It's got my name
All right,
on it.
buddy.
It's got my name on it. We're gonna play Boil the Cabbage Down.
Nobody wants to drive all that way and not play good, right? That's very good, Evan. Boil the cabbage down. Who says that a little old tune can't be made into something really great? All right, next up we have is Bill Tuckness. Bill, you're up there, Daddy-O. You're up, boss man. Sporting one of them nice black hats we were selling a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
Bill comes all the way from Llano. He's one of the ones that helps him and his wife Claudia help put on that contest in Llano, Texas. Be April 5th this year, correct?
Yes.
First weekend in April.
Yes.
Hopefully all the wildflowers be blooming. It'll be all pretty about then.
Yeah. And it'd be a lot warmer.
And be a lot warmer. Yeah, that's right. You get a tune of choice. What are you gonna do, buddy?
Sally Johnson.
He's gonna play Sally Johnson.
Thank y'all.
That's Bill Tuckness, all the way from Lano, Texas. Next up, we have Clara Mitchell. Clara, who you just saw come on stage a little bit ago, win our Favorite Fiddler of the Year award. That nice carbon fiber bow, all stenciled in. I see her coming. She's coming from way out there in the pasture somewhere. Come on, Clara. Grab you some guitar players. I've been seeing Clara Mitchell too since she was. What year old did you start playing? I started seeing you at Randy Elmore's fiddle camp.
Maybe like 8 or 9. Sure, that'd be great. Yeah.
You missing the guitar player?
No, I think we're good.
What year did you start playing the fiddle?
Ooh.
How old were you?
I mean, I started on this little foam fiddle with Dad, and
A foam fiddle,
yeah,
like a
he'd
foam
take-
finger? You
yeah,
had a foam
he'd take
fiddle?
lessons from Roberta, and I just sit there and play with him.
So, how old?
I think I was like 4 or 5.
4 or 5?
Yeah.
But I was there the first time you ever came to Randy Elmore Fiddle Camp,
Yeah.
right? I got a video of y'all singing. I think I taught y'all Disney songs that day, right?
Yeah.
Like, I am Siamese, if you please.
Yeah.
So, that's very clever. You were what, 7, 8 years old maybe then?
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that? And now you're like 26?
No, I'm gonna be 17 on Tuesday.
17
Yeah.
on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Wow. And you're a sophomore or junior?
Junior.
You're a junior. So you're 2 years away from being in college. Wow. Have you picked one out yet? You have one you want to go to? Nope. Well, it's all wide open for you, isn't it? All right. That's enough yarning. What do you want to do for your fiddle tune?
I'll try Dusty Miller. So, yeah.
No. There is no try. There's do or do not, right? Which one are you going to do?
Dusty Miller.
All right, she's gonna play Dusty Miller. Good job, young lady. It just goes to show you that the girls ain't coming up here to play around either, are they? That was wonderful. All right, last in this age group, the one who draws the best out of all these fiddle players is Shira Ellisman Come on up here, Shearer. I think most of your band is already up here waiting on you. Kinda. Shearer's another Texas transplant. She grew up around the San Diego area and moved out here for the last 4, 5, 6 years, I think.
5,
And 5. Yeah, I was close. I was in the ballpark.
I think.
She's an excellent gardener. If you ever need to go steal onions, I'd go to her, or pickles. Slip over there. If you can slip around and Carl don't catch you, go get you some pickles.
Pickles
Oh,
don't grow
yeah.
in the garden.
All right, let me get this down just a little bit. Okay, you get a tune of your choice.
All right. We'll do Sally Johnson.
What do you think? Pretty good group of kids, aren't they? And adults. Pretty tickled with the girls. They just really lighten it up here. That cracks me up. Not just a man's world on the fiddle anymore. These girls scaring everybody up, and some of them coming up, like that one right there, looking at me smiling.
We need a quick callback.
Perfect.
I'm just going to tell you. Carl, Jason, Evan, and Sharon.
Okay. We're going to have a call back. How many tunes you want to play? One. We're going to have a call back. It's always about a horse race. It's Carl. I forget. Carl Hopkins, Jason Andrews, Evan Meeker, and Cher Ellisman, who just got through playing. So the judges can't decide. So they're calling back Carl Hopkins, Jason Andrews, Evan Meeker, and Cher Ellisman to come back and play one tune. Everybody loves a horse race. It's the playoffs, it's the playbacks that crack me up and make me love this music so much, because everybody has to elevate their game a little bit more and you get a little bit better music. A little more pressure, a little more nervousness, a little more focus, a little better playing. All right, Carl, go on. I think I just saw him on Limber's fiddle.
He's somewhere.
He's got to go get his shovel out somewhere and dig it back up. You're kind of getting your job worked off today, aren't you? Well, hey. Working on getting rid of the calories. That bass really helps things up here, man. I got to tell you, I've played in some bands with some upright basses. When I get a good one, like what you play, when I'm playing on stage, I'll watch them and focus them. But it weirds them out because there'll be a whole band full of people up there, and I'm just staring at the bass player, and they'll look at me back, and directly they go, "What am I doing wrong?" I was like, "No, you're doing everything right. I'm playing to you." Oh, it messes them up. It messes with their head. I've had them just be like, yeah, I've done you that way, right, Eric? I sit there and stare at Eric while he's playing. What am I doing wrong? What are you doing? Why are you staring at me? And the whole time I'm focusing in on his rhythm and playing to it, you know? Just laying it right in there, yeah. Thank you all again for attending this thing. We're going to wrap this thing up here just shortly, I believe. And we want to thank the people that helped sponsor it. We want to especially thank Dan for the stage and the venue to play in, the sound system. And we want to nobody ever thanks the sound engineer. Wave your hand over there. This is the guy that makes the music sound so good to us. Thank those guys. They work really hard and nobody ever notices them. But that's the way they like it. It's like this. If a sound engineer is doing his job, nobody notices. It's when it's bad and everybody's like, "Who's that sound engineer?" We appreciate your work out here, buddy. Thank you very much. All the people involved out here that helped with the food trucks and with the tents setting up and organizing and marshalling all this, and all the different bands that played. I appreciate all the different kinds of music that was out here this week. It's truly a festival of fiddling this weekend. And Carl Hopkins is on the stage discussing rosin types, I think. Come here, Carl. Come up here and you got to play one, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Just one.
About all I have is one.
One more.
We'll play all night if you want to.
Well, out of the 1,500 songs that you know, can you pick one of them?
Hey, I'll hold this way. Let me pull this coat out.
Here. All right. Let me tune on it while you. There. That's better.
Thank you.
Okay, we have 9 minutes,
I've been needing that.
just so y'all know.
Okay.
We're going to do a little bit in the low ground here. We'll get this thing pulled down just a little bit.
Reverend Hopkins, right there, buddy. Probably as good as you'll ever hear it, right there. Took his coat off and got serious, didn't he, Marshall? See what I mean? Getting a playoff, just so you can play better. I'm just really glad I'm not playing in this one today.
You ain't got to bring the bass. I got it.
Carl, are you inviting people over to your house? You hadn't even left the stage. You're inviting people to come see him. All right, you're up next there, Jason. One of whatever you want to do. Sounds like Carl judges his fiddle music by whether or not they threw an egg at him or something. That's a hell of a measurement, ain't it? I didn't have to do this at all. So we're good. No tomatoes, no eggs.
Let's do Road to Columbus.
Road to Columbus.
Good. Okay. Had to make sure.
Jason, good job, buddy. Thank you, boys. That's just an old feel-good song right there, and it just feels good to hear it. All right, Evan Meeker, Tampa, Florida, coming up here, going to play next. Come up here, Evan. Shower down on a song, buddy. What's that? You got it all figured out?
Yeah, just need Jason. You know,
What's that?
Because that incredibly great fiddle player that was just up here had to come back.
Just like I said, it just feels
Back
good to
me
hear
up.
that song, doesn't it? Oh yeah, Jason, who plays and helps the people playing against him. What's sportsmanship, right, Daddy-O?
I just need us to. Breathe the whole time.
That beat's still stretching in it.
Yeah, it's not looking this.
All right, Evan, you got one tune to play there, buddy. What are you gonna do?
Let's do Durang's hornpipe.
You're in. Good. That's very good, Evan. Very good. Evan, you played so good, you had them out there dancing in the gravel.
Meeker comes alive.
Music just gets you done it sometimes. You just got to dance a little bit to it. It actually looked really cool. I watched y'all. That was really nice. Yes? What? Okay, fine. So next up, last up, we have a Shira Ellisman, who's not backing up from anybody. Would you like to slow down just a skosh? Because Evan Meeker's just really tall, isn't he?
Swaps.
Who you missing? Okay. You got your band together?
Yeah.
Last song, Shira. What are you gonna do, young lady?
We're gonna do Leather Britches.
What do y'all think, guys? What do you think about the level of competition today we're having out here? Isn't that nice? Aren't they all playing top of their game? Cold as they can be and playing top of their game. That's just lovely to hear. Well, I'd like all the people, I'm sure we're fixing to call it, I'd like for all the contestants that were here today playing in this open group, I want y'all to come stand over there so we can get these prizes handed out. We have to wait for somebody to come from Johnson City. If you wouldn't mind all coming over here close by, we're going to start calling these out. And I've got these in my hand to start with. If all y'all, whoever's around the corner, y'all step around the corner. So when I call your name out, you can come right up here. In 11th place is Bill Tuckness. Come on up here, Bill. Where are you sitting at? There he is. Come on up here, buddy. Good job, buddy. There you go. 11th place, Bill Tuckness.
Thank y'all very much.
Are we going to get a group picture for them? Or we done? Okay, we're good. All right, it's okay, Bill. You're excused. In 10th place, Julie Amundsen. Come on up here, Julie. Here she comes. Can you make it up here?
I can. I'm
Can we
old
get you a cane?
now.
Okay. You tell them thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, and all the sponsors for coming and help this event.
Thank you, Julie. Julie Amundsen. In 9th place, Jessica Henderson. Come on up here, Jessica. You won 9th place. Come up here and say thank you to them, okay? There you go. 9th place, Jessica Henderson. Okay. In 8th place, Heidi Lebensart. Come up here, Heidi. Heidi's very instrumental in a lot of the music that happens out here. Y'all give her an extra round of applause for putting things together and helping get these musicians hired and instigated into playing. Heidi, thank you so very much, young lady. Thank you. Okay, we're up to 7th place. Leah Huguenin. I think I said it right. Come up here, Leah. The most surprising fiddle player I've seen today. Darling, I really enjoyed you playing. That was really nice. You want to say them thank you and here's you some place.
Thank you so much. This
All
was
right.
amazing.
Come to Houseville. Come to Houseville. Cool. That was Leah. So happy she came out today. That was a lot of fun. Okay, we're down to the top 6. 6th place, Evan Meeker. Come on up here, Ev. Played an awesome derange hornpipe, buddy. Evan, that might be one of the best tunes I've ever heard you play. Buddy. That was really nice. I enjoyed that.
Appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Thanks, Evan. Y'all give Evan a hand. Thank you, Evan. In 5th place, Jason Andrew. Come up here, Jace. Thanks, boss. Played awesomely good.
Thank you.
Enjoyed your show last night a lot.
Thank you.
I enjoyed that a lot. That's Jason Andrew. Had an incredible show and an incredible band yesterday under the tent. We thank him a lot. In 4th place, Shira Ellisman. Come on up here, Shira. Good playing, young lady. All right. $200. 4th place. Thanks, Shira.
Thanks, y'all.
In 3rd place, Carl Hopkins. Come on up here, Carl. Come up here, old man. It's always great hearing you play, cuz, man.
Thank you.
Tell them something. Make a speech.
Tell them something. Yeah. Well, you know, I don't really know what I can tell y'all anything that you don't already know, but I had a good time at this place. This is the first time I've been here, and I will be back to it. And I hope you guys all come back because I think next year it'll probably be a better deal than without the weather and the rain, I bet you. For sure, but I enjoyed playing to you guys, and if any of y'all were here last night, I enjoyed playing to you guys last night. And we thank you guys for coming out. And,
Thank you, Carl.
and we thank Dan and Patrick as well for putting this thing on.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Carl. I'll post a translation of that speech online here later on. In second place, Clara Mitchell. Come on, Pair Clara. Those girls didn't take any prisoners. Come up here. Don't fall. Oh my gosh.
Eb jinxed me because he asked me if I was going to fall off stage, and I said, there's
you
still
got
time.
jinxed, did you?
And I did.
Congratulations. Give me a hug, young lady. You did so well. Good job, youngin. That leaves us one absolutely fine fiddle player. Come on up here, Dennis Lideker, your TOTFA champion of 2024. $500 in prize money and an awesome mug. You'll have to steal that, and Luna will have it sold from you before you know it. Mason will be stashing it in his fiddle case. That's mine, Dad. Dennis.
Hey, thanks for having me out, y'all. Yeah.
All right. There's your winner, champion. Again, I want to say thank you to all the sponsors that helped make this happen. And with special thanks to Dan and the Western Swing Society of the Southwest and the Austin Friends of Music, Traditional Music, and all the folks it takes to put all this on. Our sound guy over here who works with no thanks. And please, please, make it in your plans next year to come back out of this thing. It's bound to be better weather, right? We want to thank all y'all for coming in, and this wraps up our part of the stage. Y'all come back. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Was it just... Okay. Just leave them together and I'll keep it and, or actually give it to Katie or somebody. We'll use it, or you can keep it and we'll use it. I'll get some made the same, look just the same next year. We can add that to one of them and save for that one. And I'll take that one back. What's that? Well, then we'll just hand it to somebody. We'll give it to somebody. Or you keep it, huh? Thank you very much. Thank you. Please come back. He was in the middle of playing for something and he went home and got into it with the landlady and shot her and killed her. Wouldn't have been victim for about 15 years. And then he got out and went right back to playing. He lived up in Fiddle. I didn't know anything about it. But apparently he must have been a really good fiddle player. He was winning those contests back against our heroes. He was beating all of them. Pope Harrison and Egg and he was whooping all of them. So, and he was ex-age, you know. Well, that's right. That's it. That's what he is. Yeah, that's a crazy story. So there's a guitar player in the for the Bible forever. And I guess I don't know what got wrong with it. And they called him and that's what he did. He changed it back to Tag Rapper. Musician humor. Anyway. I'll just come out. When you come out, we'll just go through it together and I'll tell them, you know. Yeah. So proud of her. Okay, let me get my fiddle put up and I'll come right down there and we'll talk. So I gave that at first.